I'm GMing a game in Roll20 called Starship Shenanigans. It's a generic, any version traveler campaign. I make my own changes to certain things that didn't make any sense from Classic Traveler. And I decided I would take a look at 5th generation, because the examples of people rolling up characters in 5th generation characters is rife with people who just are somewhat clueless about Traveler, somewhat clueless about RPGs, it seems, and seem not so sharp in the head, if you know what I mean. Now, Traveler is a science fiction role-playing game. These are 2 models I made behind me of spaceships that I designed. And as such, you've got a lot of science fiction concepts. You've got different science fiction races. You've got different planets and things that people will come from. It's a space opera type of thing. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over each of the things in that we need to do to make a character. So the first thing is the character generation checklist. If we look at this, we've got determine a home world, default skills. I should probably do it this way so that we aren't having the infinite regression there. So let's see, where is it? What did you do? There we are. The first thing you have is characteristics. Now, in Traveler, if I'm generating just a human, the characteristics are pretty obvious. There are things like strength, dexterity, endurance, intelligence, education, and social standing. But as you see, if we have a different race, say a Zodani, well, not a Zodani. Zodanis are basically human. Say we have a Vargur, okay? The Vargur, I think, get a change to charisma in the last thing. A Droin goes to cast and gets agility because it's a flyer. So you've got things like that. So the first thing we have is I'm going to be a non-Zodani human, but they aren't anti-Psi, and so they test everybody for Psi as a child, because I think that'll be cool. Okay, so
what are you playing? Can I have your dice?
no, you can't have my dice. I need the dice. I can't generate a character without the dice. All right, so I'm going to show you my table here. So I'll roll my dice down here. And
Why do you have our dice in here? Why do you have our dice in here?
this is my son, Kenneth, of course.
Yeah.
And I have dice in there so I can do my gaming.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
What's this dice?
Oh, did you get the 8-sided dice?
Yeah.
What numbers does it have on it? So
3, 2.
I'm going to use I have two dice here. One has pips on it, the other has numbers. I'm going to use the dice with the numbers for the genetic.
8, 4.
Now, when I did my last roll-up, I got insanely good skills, and I was insanely good UPP, and I was really happy with that. Except I didn't separate out the genetics, and I didn't do it all for you guys. So, oh boy, look at that. We get a 5 strength. That's terrific. All right. And oh wow, this guy is a klutz. And let's see. Ah, look at that. I am doing really great. These rolls are going just dandy. Come on, at least be smart. At least be smart. Oh, he gets to normal intelligence. Oh dear. Now, education and social, there's no genetic component. It's all just your nurture. Would you please put this in here?
I will roll the dice.
Oh, you want to roll the dice? Okay, you roll the dice too. Oh, look at that. You got a 6.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I'm an idiot. I'm poorly educated too. And
Where's the 9?
an 8 for social. Okay.
But I didn't think the 8. I got 6. Hey,
So those are my
characters.
characteristics. That is a really lame UPP. Okay.
I got 7. I got 7.
Now, testing for psi in the first part of childhood, about Kenneth's age. This is 2d6 plus 3 because I'm choosing that. So 8 plus
Hey,
3,
I need my dice.
11. So my guy is not very smart. He's really clumsy. He's weak. He's not very. Doesn't have good endurance. But he's a
Can
psionic,
I have a dice?
a strong psionic.
My dice. And
Now,
I have another.
I'll go later and roll up his
Why
psionic
do you have a white
abilities. Please leave the dice alone.
And I have a new dice because.
Can you put the die in here? Thank you.
And I have a new dice.
Okay.
This.
That's a 20-sided die. Can you see all the numbers? Can you read all the numbers on it?
No. But look at all the numbers.
It does have a lot of numbers. That's true. Maybe if I do this down here, you'll be able to see the dice
I
better.
got 15.
Yeah, that's better. Okay, good.
I got 15. I got this.
It's a one.
15.
Which is a 15?
This is a 15.
Yes, you're right.
I wanted on 15. Now
Okay.
make the 15. Make the 15.
Okay, I think I can ignore the psi for now, and I can generate it later. After I do the rest of this, I don't know. Maybe now. I don't even have the psionics section up, but that'll make it an interesting character, that's for sure. Okay, so what are we talking about here? So with my intelligence of 7, I'm average. Education of 4, I'm a high school dropout, right? Training, okay, we got social standing 8. I'm upper middle class. So I must have been a rebel, right? And then there's, talking about strength and dex and things. Okay. Now, I don't need to worry about the personal day, homeworld, crap like that until later. Now, here's a character generation checklist, which normally we'd go through, and if I didn't know beforehand. What are you doing? Goofball.
I want him to be on your lap.
I see. All right.
I want to see. Wait, ooh. Look at our bus. Look at our bus. Look at our
All
bus.
right.
Look at our bus.
Oops, I didn't mean to close that down. All right.
Look at our bus.
Yes, it went infinite. Okay, because this program is really stupid. Anyway, so the first thing we need to do. Would you stop screaming? This would be for generating homeworld. Now, homeworld skills.
Hey, it doesn't show
Oh, okay. So I guess I do need to make a homeworld up.
What do we need to make a homeworld up? Oh. 13?
Because without a homeworld, I don't know what's going to happen to me. So let's go over here to traveler map, actually, is where I want to be. And what do I want to do? Traveler map is I want to look here at. This is the spinward marches. And so I think if I take a world which is human, but not Zodani or Imperial in this area, we've probably got some reason for being thing for the Zodani to have made it a client state. So let's take a look at Thonbur here, spinward marches, which is not industrial and poor.
What's it poor?
Tech level 12 with a B-type starport. Why is it poor? It is poor because the water is low. Quar is another possibility. Quar, let's see. That's non-industrial vacuum. That's no fun. We could come from Arden. Arden is big. Maybe I want to take an ag world. I think
Hey, I want to see Arden. I want to see Arden.
You want to see what Arden is like? Arden is the capital of the Arden Confederation. See? It's not.
I want it on.
It's got a thin atmosphere. Here's agricultural pre-industrial.
It's a type of bird. It's a type of
So we have Quare and we have Quar. Oh, there are two of these. So I want to have some reason to go to imperial things. So I think I'm going to go to Quar here in the Kronor subsector. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to put it over in my character. Did I exit roll 20 and so it exited my character sheet guy? Oh god, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that either.
Why does this?
Oh, okay. I've made some. I've made a mess of my thing here. Let's see. I now have to.
What is all this?
Okay, would you stop?
What is all the mess?
All right.
This.
That gets me back here. Okay. QUAR.
What is that? What did you make it? Big.
All right. There we are. Okay, good. That's back to where I need it to be. Okay. So, choir, spinward marches, 0808. And we can see that if I go back here, I can write down my home world as UPP is go back here. Come on. I was up here. And that is as the trade of non-agricultural poor puzzle. Okay.
What are puzzles?
Naval base, non-agricultural poor, and a puzzle world.
What are puzzle worlds?
Okay.
What are puzzle worlds? What are puzzles? The puzzle worlds.
Now, because I am having some trouble reading this at the smaller size, so we know my home world probably could get the star off of Traveler
Yeah.
map. It doesn't really matter much. What are you doing? So we notice that this is a corporate world. It has tens of millions of people on it. It's a size 5. 3 atmosphere is really thin. So it's almost a vacuum world. Okay. Would you stop? Okay, non-agricultural. It looks like we get survey as a skill. Now, you notice we don't have survey here. So I'll just put these skills up here based upon where they came from. So this gets me survey. And I think you get those skills at level 0. Is that what it says? Would you stop? You're annoying. You're getting in my way. You're annoying me. What is your problem?
Button.
No. Each TC for a homeworld, the character in one level of the indicated skills. Okay, so I get survey 1. Now poor, you get steward.
Wood.
So that's pretty cool.
Wonder what?
Pre-industrial, you would have gotten I would have gotten jack of all trades. That's neat. Puzzle, amber zone. It gives me a dash. Oh, that's the, okay, so it's a puzzle or a danger world. I see, I see. Okay, so.
Is it facing that out?
Looks like we've got fit width. So good. All right. That's to give a random homeworld in the spinward marches, but I didn't want to use that one. I think I like starting on choir here. Okay, good. This is so pre-career education. The first thing is.
I want the noodles. I want the noodles.
Would you just
I
stop?
want the noodles.
Is ED5?
I want the noodles.
Would you just stop it?
I want the noodles.
You're disrupting me. Say please for such things. All right. So ED5, I need to roll my intelligence or less in order to get my education up to 5. And so I got a 7. My education is 7. My intelligence is 7. So I do get my education to 5. I passed my GED. Now.
I got these 2 dice.
Now, because my education is 5, I can go to college.
I have 2.
Oh, good.
Wait.
Now, to go to college,
Wait, tied.
I now need to roll my int.
I got 5 and 6.
Yeah, that's an 11. So, I need to roll my int or less to actually be accepted to college. And I did. So I went to college.
I landed on Bree and Bo.
And I could generate the name of the college later.
Bo.
That's a 7. Yeah, that's very good. Now,
1 and 3 makes. Now
I got
3
accepted to
and
college.
3.
Now, to make it through college, but just being accepted, I select a major and a minor from the college university table here. So, any of the arts, any of the sciences, athlete, broker, bureaucrat, counselor, designer, language, or teacher. I think my major, would you get out of my way? All right, will be broker. My
I got the bow and the vibe. I got a bow
will
and the vibe.
be designer, I think.
I will bet you.
I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, let's try that. So what I'm going to try to do is have my character
I got the vibe and the V.
a successful merchant.
I got the V.
We'll see if this poor little. Would you stop? We'll see if this weakling can become a successful merchant. Yes, now it's out of focus. Would you? Okay, well, okay, so now I need to roll 4 more times my intelligence or less. This is not likely to work.
I got bow and bow.
There's 1. I got a 3. A 9. Okay.
I got that 2 and
So
a
when
bow.
on your first failure,
Oh.
So I have a success, a fail. I need to get a waiver.
I got that too.
Okay, Kenneth, that's enough. You're in my way. I can't have you on my lap. You're in my way. Thank you for trying. Okay. So a waiver is when you fail in college, the deans can roll sock or less on 2D. Okay? So my social is actually 8. So there's a 7. And so I actually got the waiver. Now the third year, 7, I succeed. And fourth year, 7, I succeed. Good. Now, so far so good. I have succeeded in college. My education goes up to 8. Okay? Now I can try for honors. I think I will. And a 6 actually gets me honors. So that's great. My character got through college with honors. Now, when you now it says college. Increases in the levels of his major and minor. So now I have broker 1 and designer 1. Kenneth, it is not time to ignore Mommy. We already talked to you about that today. All right, so the college got me 2 skills in 1 term, and those are skills that are going to be different in character, likely, than what I end up doing as a merchant, right? So now I didn't want to go to ROTC or Naval Officer Training, yeah, you know. And it didn't. I don't see anything about a about having an actual about going into NOTC. So I didn't see any role for that or anything, and I guess you could just select it. So the next thing I want to do would be to try for masters, right? Getting a master's degree says it takes 2 years. You need to succeed twice, right? And you get up to education 9 if you do that. And I get to choose 2 new so I can apply to a university, and then I get requires a bachelor's in addition to education. All these requirements can be waived. So I could go to med school or law school with an honors bachelor. Okay, so it looks like I could, at this point, go for a master's with a new major and a new minor, if I want. Success for when you do honors, when you succeed as honors, you get a second skill level in your major. Oh, that's cool. Oh, okay. And the OTC NOTC is another pass-fail. Do I want to do that? That would put me going to the Navy after finishing college. All right. Now, in Traveler 5, you can swap careers, right? So I can go from the Navy to the merchants after. You stupid thing. There we go. Okay. So I could go to the Navy and then the merchants afterwards, and there's rules for how to do that properly. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, at this point, roll my OTC. OTC and well, NOTC actually is what I want, because I want to. And so NOTC gets me into the Navy if I want. I'm already a broker. I've already got designer, but I want to go into the Navy. So if I succeed here, which a 6 does, so that's success. I can start off as a naval officer. That's a significant benefit. Okay? And then now I can go to flight school, I can go to med school, I can go to law school, or I can go for a master's degree. Master's degree will get me another college university thing from here, right? That'll get me another, let me choose new college universities, give me a new level on my major and minor. Med school, I've got these, major and minor. Law school, we have these, right? Flight school, you automatically get pilot, right? So, getting to Education 8 means that I've got the access to the advanced education table already. Any Starship Skill Leader, Naval Architect Tactics. Okay, if only if it's a 6, then you can go through the service academy and get it to an 8. That's really weird. Okay, so I think I'm going to try for the master's degree. And let's see if my application is good. Now I can use int or edu. It says here, int or edu. So I'm going to use your edu because that's higher, right? Because I've just finished college. So I get to it. I applied. I succeed the first year, and I succeed the second year. But I forgot to choose my major and minor. I think I'm going to keep my major as, I think I'm going to change my major, but I'm going to keep my broker as a minor. So my major, I think I will choose arts or sciences, broker, language. I think I'm going to choose language. And so that gets me language 1. The minor, I'm going to choose broker. And now it's up to 3, right? Now I can go for honors here too, right? Because it's still a university, even though it's the next level up. Eight, that's my education skill. So I get honors, which means I get another level of my language. Okay, so now I've got language 2. What that allows me to do is be a skilled linguist. And with all the different things, I've got Vargar, I've got Zodani, it'll prepare me for being my merchant. My idea is a little bit of time in the Navy, get some shipboard skills, then transfer to the merchants, and finish my career. So I don't want to go for the doctorate. I'm already 2 years in. I could do flight school at this point because I still am honors out of university with the NOTC, with the OTC, right? So let's try flight school and see if they'll accept me to flight school with my really lousy. Okay, where is flight school? Pass fail based on C2. Oh, that's my dexterity. I don't want to try flight school. No, that's a bad idea. Okay, med school. I'm already past that. So let's go into the Navy now. Navy. So now that I'm done with my education, right? There are some other things. Personal weapons. Any character. So it just is going through all the things. Now there was one thing I noticed earlier about a hobby, right? Now, I don't remember where I saw about the selecting a hobby. Oh, maybe that was in the... Okay, that's about mustering out, and we won't need that until later. So now we have the careers. And entertainers, scouts, merchants, spacers, soldiers, agents, rogues, nobles. So I count as a spacer here. So I start at Officer 1, and I have a short term. So it doesn't, because I have the master's degree, that took 2 more years, right? So apparently, $1D for branch. So the naval branch will be 1 dice. Let's so it says here, at begin, roll 1D for branch, and officers get to roll 1D for branch every term. 4 for an officer puts me in engineering. So they assign me to as an engineering officer. Now, engineering, when commissioned, 1 skill, when promoted, 4 skills per term, and 1 skill when commissioned. So I get the commission automatically, and I'll get 5 skills. Now I probably don't want to take them all on the same table, so let's think about it. We have 5 skills. Okay, so Officer 1, Ensign, I get astrogation. Okay. Now, rating 1, you get automatic fighting. Okay, so each year, roll 1D for the type of military operation. Okay, so we can do those 4. Battle. Okay, so it says risk and reward, strength, C2, C3, and int are used to determine that. So I think I'm a little confused on what risk and reward means and how that works. So maybe down here. Picks one of these, and it governs risk and reward for the current term. This characteristic cannot be used again until all the others in the sequence have been used. Ooh. Risk and reward is rolled once per term and reflects all the activity of the character within the term. So, because I want to survive, I'm going to choose to start with my int as my risk reward. I succeed. Okay, so then these yearly ones will go here. Okay. Requires mods for branch and operations. Oh, so you see, my mod for being engineering is a 0, and for battle is a 2. So that means I really needed a 5. Okay. So, I don't see. So that's the battle, and then the next round is a 9, or 1D. Battle again. My goodness, they're throwing me through all sorts of battles. A 4, patrol, and a 1, another battle. Oh, for Pete's sake. Now, reward. He rolls again. 2D less than correct characteristic minus mod. So I need a 5. I need a 5 to get a reward. I get a 3. I get a reward. Okay, reward a success. So okay, so that so I get whatever it says. Reward roll succeed. Gets campaign ribbon. So it's a campaign ribbon. It may consult the medals table if battle, strike, siege, patrol, or mission. So it was one of those. So medals table. I don't know where there's a medals table. Oh, that might be here in the aging, fame, and recognition medals table. There we go. My total was 5. I rolled a 3, so I got a meritorious conduct under fire. Okay. And How do you get promoted? Officer promoting. Social, mod +1 per medal. So promotion. My social is 8. I rolled a 10. So I rolled above.
I put rollers in it. I put 2 rollers in it. I put 2 rollers.
Oh, I see. See, I made this little launch suitable for
This is these 2 rollers about to
Lego minifigs to fly. That's about a 10 or 15 ton launch. So I got promoted. Officer 2.
And this is the cargo container who is
Yes, a standard 5-ton cargo container, which he has emptied out of all the stuff. It is now got a very little cargo in it.
Yeah, what 2 cargos? A big cargos. I want to have 3 cargos.
So my officer, I survived my first term, and because I got promoted, I get another die of skills. So now I've got 6 skills that I can roll for.
Why do you have 6 rolls?
Now, if I look here at the table,
Hey, let's plug it.
we have personal base,
Hey,
patrol,
rollers on this bracelet. Now let's go color.
vocation, and technical. So I think what I want to start with is we're going to need some personal because my stats are so very crappy for strength, dex, and endurance. And so let's do those. A 1, 2, and a 4. And you notice that the personal is just every stat, right? So 1, 2, and 4 lets me up my strength, my dex, and my intelligence. Okay.
Hey, do you want to play
Now
with
I've got 3 more dice.
me?
I don't have any fighting yet. I guess strike and battle counts as strike.
And it. This is it though. Container.
So,
Hey, this one.
I don't know.
I put rollers.
Why don't we do
in.
the other 3 on vocation?
These are 2 rollers. This one goes back.
Yeah, let's do the other 3 on vocation. A 1, a 4, and a 5. 1 is Navy. So there's a whole list of Navy skills somewhere. I don't recall where the skill.
What's Navy bells? What are Navy bells? Hey, where's the bishop, Daddy? Daddy, I like the bishop. Why the bishop? Because it's cool to wear the bishop.
So I got a Navy skill, a 4 and a 5. That's language again and starship.
We got a bishop for
Now
you.
3 and starship.
Color, though,
So
it's a
I gotta
color.
find the skills table. Where is that?
Beep, beep,
I don't think it's here.
beep. This is a bed tape. Bishop. I carry a bed tape back.
Okay, so where's my skills? Character card. Oh, there we are. Hobby. And otherwise, on one life pursuit his hobby, even if he does not have. Hey, care. Life events, character birthday. Okay. Now, I will want to go to the changing careers later. Where is the skills list? I do not really see it here. Okay, so I apparently don't have the skills. Here's the skills. Okay, Navy skills here. You'll notice that when we have skills here, the arts, soldier skills, starship skills are these here. So with starship, I can choose you'll notice engineer is listed there. That's actually a knowledge. Okay? I'm going to do engineer power plant 1. Okay. And I have a Navy skill, but I don't know what the Navy skills are. Flyer, gunner, fighter, engineer, driver, seafarer, sciences, specialized. Oh, so language is different than linguistics. I see. Language is just a, right here, see, language. Okay. So, what does it mean to have a Navy skill? Is it one of these auto skills that I get to check, to take? If, I don't know. That's kind of weird. I'm a little confused by that. You can get a ship share as a benefit in the Navy at with a 7. So DM of plus officer rank. Interesting. Okay, so I think so I think yeah, I think it's going to give you an automatic a skill from in here, right? So I think I'm going to choose I'm going to choose gunnery, I think, for that. And that's 1. And gunnery is here, and I should choose one of these, right? So I'm going to try I'm going to choose turrets. And that's my first term. Now, only one career change may be attempted in a term. Now, if I get one more level of an engineering skill at my next promotion, then I would get to, actually this should have only been 2 because that was a short term. All right. If I get more levels of promotion, I will be able to go into to get another level of engineer automatically, and that will give me a the knowledge group engineer. Okay, so I think I'm going to re-enlist as a okay, so if we look at the checklist here, which is way up here, right? Select a career, term revolution, determine metals, return to 4C if successful, throw to continue. So the throw to continue at the end of the 4-year term, successfully roll 2D to continue the career. $2D against what? Int. Okay, so 2D against my int, which means I need less than my int on the 2D. And that is a 7. And so we continue. Navy again. I'm now Officer 3, or 2. And let's see. Now I need to choose my naval branch. May re-roll branch every turn. I can stay in engineering if I wish. Which might be nice. If I stay in engineering, it's safe. My mod is 0. That's one of the safest groups. And I'm likely to get, well, I'll get my engineer auto skill if I get promoted. All right, so let's do that. Let's stay in engineering. There's no reason to change from that to a more dangerous sub group. I got double spaces here. All right. So now I'm going to do my risk or reward roll, which is going to be against my strength this time. I'm going to do careful for a +2 to the roll. It's got to be less than what you, yeah. So my roll I succeed because I took the +2. My reward is 0. Right? So I can roll for a reward, but it'll be a 0 class reward. It'll just be, and I fail that. Okay. Oh, I forgot to see what my first assignment was. 3. Siege. Which is mod 0. Another siege. Mission. And Anim. Okay. It says every year. So now I've got that education again. This time A&M. Oh, that's random names. Where was that A&M? That was up here. A&M school. To apply auto. Pass, fail. Okay, C2 or C3 one time. Oh boy, it's a 4. That's really bad. This is going to be tough. I missed it on one die. I fail. Only to schools and education. It's an AM. It's a school. It is education. So I guess I can take a waiver, although it doesn't talk about the waiver here. So I don't know. I don't think so. Although it is listed up here as school. So yeah, waiver. Let's try a waiver. I've done one waiver before, so I need a 7 or less to get the waiver. And I did. And so that gets me knowledge 2. So I get to choose one of these knowledges. Screens, turrets, weapons of mass destruction, trainer. Ooh. Battle dress or trainer? I think trainer. Okay. So trainer 2 is pretty cool. And now I need to roll my promotion roll. Commission, it's intelligence. And let's see. 7! I made it! Oh, yeah. So that's my officer 3, and because I got officer 3, I automatically get engineer. And this time it counts as just engineer 1, because I'm going from the skill of power plant engineer to the knowledge of engineering. So I'm now able to take care of any of the starship systems. All right, now I get 4 for the term. Oh, I still have my medal, so officer promotion is social, +1 per medal. So the 7 still gets me a promotion. So 4 for the term and 1 for the promotion. What will we do here? I still need that personal because my dex and endurance are still really low. But I want to take, so I'm going to take 2 dice on the personal and 3 dice on vocation, I'm pretty sure. Okay, 2 dice on personal. 6 and 6. That's +2 social. And we'll just mark them here as C6. And increment those. And then 3 dice, I'm going to choose I see was doing siege. I think I'm going to go the vocation again. So what have I got? I got a 5, a 4, and a 2. So I get admin, language, now up to 4, and a starship skill. I get pilot automatically next. I think, though, that I will take... okay, I've got engineering, I've got gunnery, I've got navigation, I need pilot. So I'm going to take pilot 1. So now my character is fully able to run to handle any job on the starship. He's got steward, gunnery, pilot, navigator, and engineer. He doesn't have medical, so he can't be a medic, but he's done pretty darn well. Okay, good. This is doing pretty well. This chair can't move. I don't need that in the frame. So that's pretty darn good. Now, let's look here at changing the career. If I want to change from spacer to merchant, it says I can't. It says only merchants can change to merchants. The spacer can change to a citizen, scholar, entertainer. Oh, citizens can change to merchants. So I'd have to spend an entire term as a citizen before I could change to a merchant. So I think, yeah, I think I'm going to change to citizen, just because I want to change into I want to become a merchant. So I'm already, remember, this is already, my age is now 22 after the first term. No, 22 after college. 26 after the first term. I'm now 30 years old. So I'm starting to... So let's just do that. Beginning is automatic. The citizen life are the same list. So this is going to be dangerous. The first success provides a job randomly rolled. One roll is made to determine success or failure. No mods are used. I don't know. So, since the list is the same, I don't know whether I clear the list or I go with int again. I think as a citizen now. Okay, so let's do int risk reward. I think you just start the list again. So, particular 11. I fail. All right, I guess I do a hobby. Since I don't have a hobby, since I don't have a job, oh, if citizen license fails, receives no. Okay, that's it. There's no none of this, none of that. Continue 10. So I didn't get a job. And so I don't want to continue as this. I want the job change to merchant. So I had to spend one, really a shame. And I go up 4 years, living on the dole, I guess. Scouts, merchants, here we get. To begin, int. Well, I've got a decent int, so let's do that. 6, I did it, I got in. All right. Risk and reward. Now, because I'm a merchant now, I can play it safe. All right. Injured. Ship shares redeemable toward ownership of treasure. Oh, so I do want to take a little bit of risk here. But I think we'll just roll this and 5. So I made my risk by 2. So success. So that gets no. Rolls again. So I need a 7. Get an 8. So I get no reward. Darn it. Okay. Rank 0 promotion on a 9, plus 2 if int is 6 or better. that's going to do it. So, and oh, no, it's commission to 4th officer, and I get steward now to 2. And then I get promotion terms times 2. So this is my first term. My promotion is Snake Eyes. But I get a +3. Nope, I'm in. Oh, my int went up to 8. So yes, I get a +3 from this mod here, right? Still, I need a 5, and I got a 9. Okay, so that's it. We become a 4th officer. And then I'm going to get my 4 skills. Now, I think I like the idea of doing 2 personal and maybe 2 corporate. Because I'm in space, I'd have VAC 0. I don't know. I've got the starship skills already. I need trader, broker, merchant things. Okay, I think I'm going to do 2 on the personal, which are 2 and 3, which are the desperately needed C2 and C3. And then I am going to take 2 on corporate, 5 and 5. This gives me driver 2. If we look here, okay. Oh, you notice pilot is small craft, spacecraft, ACS, and BCS. So when I took pilot, adventure class ship. Okay. Driver. Grav. 1. Then driver 1. Because it's a knowledge, right? I need 1 more level of pilot in order to get Okay, oh, I don't have sensors. All right, driver 1. And this will give me now, what do I need? Oh, I'm not. All right. Continue, it says, is strength, which is 6 at this point. Oh, and I got a C2 and a C3. Good. All right. So, continuing on a strength, 6 or less. 7. All right. What happens if we... Okay, so that failed. So now I need to muster out. So I have 2 terms as a Navy. It says, fighting 1 or greater, you get a personal weapon. Well, I don't think I got fighting anywhere. Land grants. One mustering out roll for each term. One additional roll per commendation per MCG or SEH. Okay, so Navy, I'm going to get 2. And 2 more for my risk-reward successes. Okay. Oh, here I forgot to roll my reward. Reward failed. Okay. So I'm going to get 2 terms, 1 for my commendation and 1 for my MCG. Oh, that's an MCG. Yeah, you have an MCG. Okay. All right, so going down to spacers, DM plus officer rank, see? So, benefits, I get 3 rolls. I think I will take 1 on money and 2 on the benefits. 1 on money is a 1, plus my officer rank of 3 makes it a 4. Then the 2 rolls there, a 1 and a 5. So that's a 5 and an 8. No, a 4 and an 8. So I get C2 and I get a knighthood. Receives a knighthood, which puts me up to 11 social. Okay. All right. Now I have my citizen and a merchant. So I was a citizen for 1 term. And I think I'm just going to go on the benefits there, and that's a 1. Plus 1 is a secret. Which will get off the tables, I think. Aging, fame, land grants. Secrets. Citizen. There we go. Citizen. So we do a flux. And we'll do that the primary, that's the secondary. 2 minus 1 is plus 1. Okay. And so I only got the 1 roll there. Now merchant. I get 1 roll there because I only got, oh no, I got commission, so I get 2 rolls. Oh no. So I just get 1 roll on the merchant table here. And this is spacers, merchants. There's the merchants. Okay. Star Pass. Forbidden knowledge. Secret. DM plus rank. My rank was 4th officer, which is 1. Another secret. Three minus 4. All right, so we went 2 more terms. 1 more term after that. So we're now 38. Gender is male. Species, human. Appearance, Israj. Let's see. So far we've got kind of a decent character. It took longer than I expected because it's my first time. And we don't have any ship shares. And we have a high passage as our only valuable. We don't have a retirement pay. Even a free trader requires 10 shares. Okay. That is as an aging check. $2D minus the life stage. So 2D minus 5. Oh, 2D less than the life stage. And, yeah. Okay, so 2D less than 5 5 is not less than 5. And so I guess this is aging. 5. And so I failed that one. And do I fail this aging? Oh yeah. 9 is not less than 5. Okay, good. Okay. So now we could do some bookkeeping, I guess. But I think we're pretty much done with Inridgefoot. And he's... Now I can finish by filling in the rest of my... filling my skills into this table here for the Cepheus engine. Oh, I did get a C2, so that should go up to 5. Okay, so you remember I did get engineering, and because of the difference, we'll just put 1 as engineering here, and gunnery, turret weapons, 1 there. I've got language, which is not linguistics. I've got instruction or training. Oh, I do have my survey. I have steward 1, pilot 1, navigator 1, broker 3, oh, and I was going to do the psionics too, yeah. Oh, I did get admin. So admin 1, actually, because of the differences, will count as engineering 2. Now, I'll put those down here. Survey, trainer 2, engineering power plant 1, language 4. I'm going to have to look up and steward 1, survey 1. Oh, designer 1 is one I don't have listed. Admin, engineer, trainer, driver. Oh, driver. Yeah, that's right. Grav vehicle 1. Actually 2. Because I got grav 1, driver 1. All right. So we're going to put it down here as driver 1. And whoops, that is grav 1. No, let's leave that as. Okay. Oh, I guess so. And, oh, I got steward up to 2. And in the merchants. Okay. So, equipment. No, not just that. Okay, so I don't have any cash. Don't have a pension. Don't have any weapons. My cargo claim number, I think I can I'll just generate a rare cargo. Just generate a cargo, right? So there we are. We made a character. We're going to say he's portly, sallow complexion, Light brown here. And just brown eyes. Not a particularly. No, I'll say blue eyes. He did start blue eyes. All right. Okay, we've finished the chargen checklist, except now we need to find psionics, which I'm sure I have the personal psionics. There we are. All right, close that. Zoom. Fit width will do fine. Okay. Now my psionics are. So yeah, you can just do a flux there to choose what it is. Okay. Oh, record the first die of psi as genetic D, and that was 6. I suppose I could go back and check that, but okay. Now, one training session. What? Okay. What stage are you? The first stage. Direct, self, and remote. So I have okay. So direct, sense, and remote. I think out of 33, I'm going to do direct 5, sense 14, remote 14. Self-remote. No basic. Okay, so we'll do 7, 13, 13. Okay. And I have cloud minds. That's pretty dumb. Obviously, if you've got All right, so I think I'm gonna do this as if, since he was being trained in childhood by a Zodani kind of in Zodani-ish stuff, but without the Zodani mind control of society thing. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna keep going with the psionics as if he went through all of these stages. Aptitude for ESP. Second training session determines extrasensory perception. Operator need not have the corresponding physical sense in order to have a psionic ability. Vision, hearing, smell, touch, aware, and percept. Okay. I think I'm going to do smell 0, touch 0. Now we have 4 more. Half the CP. So I have 33. Why don't we say that he's dead to ban any 3 adjacent wavelengths may be selected. Okay, so vision, the strength is my, I'm going to do 11. And then I'm going to do red, green, and blue. Why don't we do IR, red, and green? So I can't see blue. My psi vision is okay. Hearing. Okay. So hearing, we're going to do 11 there too. And frequency, span, voice, and range. I don't understand quite what they mean. Okay, so there's a whole section apparently on sense roles. So we'll work that out. Awareness, 11, and to notice a texture, to notice an object. This is confused. To notice an aura. Oh, okay. Perception is for auras. Awareness is for fields. Acuity. Okay. All right, I think I see. All right, third. Less than half is. Okay, so P0. And then we have ECM. Move, teleport, E-shift, the touch, OOB, and mentation. Move, teleport, E-shift, okay, So, I think... Okay, OOB and mentation. What is mentation? Ability to read, influence, control minds. All right. So what I'm going to do here, okay. So mentation is moving. I'm going to put 0 in. And I'm going to do 0 for that. Now I've got 33 divided in 4 things. I think I want to be a strong teleport and a strong mentat. And that's 24. That leaves me 9. So I'm gonna put I'll put 0 as out of body and give the 9 to the touch. I don't know why. I don't know. No, I'll do 0 for the touch and 9 to out of body. No, because, you know what? I've already got the ESP ranged for hearing and vision. So I don't know why I would need to out of body also. All right, 4th awakening. Ability in ethics.